For real. I got that.
This is not a drill. Boxing's biggest super fight just took a wild turn outside the ring and the airport. Fresh off their historic press tour and that viral shove at the New York face-off, Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford shattered expectations again. But this time, it wasn't on stage or in the ring, it happened in public. No ropes, no rules. Just chaos, with stunned fans watching and security rushing to break up two of the toughest men in boxing. It all happened at Las Vegas International Airport.
Things are being thrown. There's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw.
So, let's break down what really happened. What led to this wild moment, and what does it mean for the biggest fight of the year?
On the streets, you and Canelo, what would it look like?
Come on, man. I know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it. On the streets, I'm me against anybody. I ain't never going to say another man going to whoop me. So, you know what I mean? That's your answer right there.
I guess in Guadalajara, you think it'd be a little different on the streets if Terence came to town?
I think every city, every place is different, no? It's different. But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different, way different than the streets.
Let's be real. Canelo and Crawford have never liked each other, not in interviews, not on social media, and definitely not in person. Their beef didn't begin with a handshake. It began with years of callouts.
I want Canelo. Is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh, man, you will whoop his ass.
Like yes, man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Magomedov.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones. It's about now.
Bud Crawford has been chasing this fight for a long time. He dominated the welterweights, defeated Errol Spence, and declared his pursuit of greatness, which meant going after Canelo Alvarez, boxing's cash king and super middleweight champion.
All the crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that, Canelo.
But Canelo wasn't listening. For years, he dismissed Bud, calling him too small, irrelevant, and not worth the risk. Fans saw it as ducking. Crawford saw it as disrespect. When the fight was finally announced, that bad blood erupted instantly.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. You know, big weight jump. A dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you.
From the moment Bud entered the ring after Canelo's last fight, the tension was clear. The face-off was explosive, the shove made instant headlines, and the press tour felt like a full-on war.
Fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And you
I
know
fought everybody.
the last fighters you fought since
Everybody.
2002.
Mention me one. You
Since
mention me
2002.
one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look.
It's gonna be me.
I don't
And
care
you
about
will-
nobody else.
And you will see that. Day.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
The fight is set for September 13th at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas, with a high-energy promo tour to build hype. After stops in New York and Los Angeles, Vegas was the final destination.
That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got. And I'm gonna take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they gonna cry when they go home. They cry. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Crawford landed in Vegas the day before, posting workout clips and media content. He appeared calm, focused, and confident.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. It's simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo? Is
No, it's not.
that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
Canelo's arrival, however, wasn't as smooth. His flight was delayed, his team was frustrated, and when he landed, people noticed a change: no smiles, no media waves, no fan selfies, just intense, silent energy.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
Now, I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train so hard.
What no one expected was that Crawford was waiting just a few gates away. The incident happened near the baggage claim area. Eyewitnesses say Bud was surrounded by media when someone spotted Canelo walking down the terminal. The tension was instantly palpable. Seconds later, both men locked eyes. No words, just tension. Canelo lunged forward, pushed past security, stepped into Bud's face, and punched him square. Chaos broke out immediately. Bud stumbled but stayed standing. Their team stepped in, preventing a full brawl. This wasn't marketing. Canelo was furious, Crawford ready to fight back, giving the world a real glimpse of what this fight is truly about.
I don't respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turkey told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off.
Orbital.
He pissed me off.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be.
Forget belts and pay-per-view numbers. This fight is about ego, proving who the real king of boxing is. Canelo's never been hit like this outside the ring or in public opinion. People say he's rattled, losing composure, and finally facing the possibility that Terence Crawford could actually beat him.
I don't gotta knock him out to beat him. He's never been knocked out before, but he lost fights before. So everybody, that's coming in thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong, and that's not the approach that we taking this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes, but we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout.
Terrence, you've said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore.
I didn't say if I win.
Okay.
Said when I win.
Anyway. Well, with that, what is Terence Crawford's legacy with a win over Canelo?
Listen, I already said it. I'm on that mountain. Ain't nothing less.
Bud, on the other hand, just got more dangerous. Taking a punch outside the ring and not backing down, that's mental warfare. That's pure alpha energy, saying, I'm not scared of you.
I can say a lot of negative things about Canelo's resume, but I won't. I wanna, pay homage to the fighters that he fought. And if he don't want to pay homage to the fighters I fought, if he think they nobodies, then come fight time, then I wonder what they're going to say after I beat him.
When he pushed you, I know you've gained weight. You look actually a lot bigger. When he gave you a half shove, how is that size feeling now?
Listen, that wasn't nothing. What I mean? That little push didn't do nothing, as you can see. But come fight time, we're not going to be pushing, we're going to be...
What makes this even spicier is that one man is watching it all from the shadows, smirking Floyd Mayweather. Remember, Floyd was the last to beat Canelo in the ring. When the press tour began, Floyd grabbed headlines by calling Canelo easy work and teasing a rematch.
You can take a guy like Canelo, this guy can do, he can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Easy, man. Cakewalk. Easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy. Y'all always disrespecting.
Now that Canelo just punched Crawford outside an airport, Floyd's legacy looks even stronger. It seems Canelo can't stay calm when the spotlight isn't fully on him. With Crawford backed by Oscar de la Hoya and Floyd throwing shade, the old guard is circling Canelo's kingdom, ready to see him fall.
Any style that you give Canelo that is similar to a Bivol, he's going to have trouble with. Anyone who stays on their toes, anyone who flicks a jab in front of his face, anybody who knows how to keep the distance, just like Bivol did, Canelo will have trouble. That's the bottom line, because again, he walks on quicksand. That's just what his style is. I mean, it's worked for him all these years, and he's become accustomed to knocking his opponents out, walking them down with a lot of power. He can take advantage of it, Charlo, if he knows how to use his distance. And the distance you get with your feet, the distance you obviously utilize with your jab, you keep your distance, but if you know how to combine the footwork with your jab or your right hand or your combinations, then it's a perfect combination to win the...
Of course, some say this was staged, that the punch was fake, just another Paul Tyson-style stunt to sell pay-per-views. But here's the difference, this isn't an exhibition or fighting for fun. This is a legacy-defining fight, and Canelo doesn't play around.
Spaceman Films. What up, Biz? Who you got? Canelo Crawford.
Yeah, got Canelo. I heard the punches that he hit Charlo with. I don't know if Crawford can absorb those punches. I know he's a great man and a great warrior. But you come from 147 to put on a better fight than Charlo. I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means that Crawford is so great and he can do that, or that means that Charlo set the bar so damn low that anybody can do better than Charlo did last night.
Do skill really pay the bill? Because that would be tested.
Skill pays the bill. That's why Canelo's skillful too.
If that punch was staged, both men deserve Oscars. But judging by the reaction, the chaos, the way security rushed in, and the fury on Canelo's face, it was definitely real.
But what if Canelo shoves you again in this press conference?
I'm crying like a baby.
All right, take it.
The bad blood is boiling. Canelo has something to prove, that he's still the man, the face of boxing. But now he's acting out of character, getting emotional, throwing punches at airports. That's not champion energy, that's panic.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
Meanwhile, Crawford is standing tall. He has nothing to lose. If he wins, he becomes a legend overnight. If he loses, he still dared to be great. No shame in that.
And of course, look, you've accomplished everything. You're a first ballot Hall of Famer. You've been undisputed now in 2 weight classes. This will give you an undisputed championship in the 3rd weight class. But not just that, you know you're fighting an all-time great, and you know that the credit's gonna go to you if you beat a guy like Canelo Alvarez at 168. Is that why you want it?
Well, when I beat him.
When you beat him.
Definitely. You know, the stakes is high. You know, it's high risk, high reward type of fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
When would you say, from memory, that you first thought this fight was a real possibility, that you started thinking about this fight actually happening?
Well, I started thinking about it, you know, a couple of years ago when they started talking about Spence fighting Canelo. Then just, you know, sizing him up, like, all right, how tall is he? You know, how long his arms and things like that. Just sizing him up like that and going to his fights and things like that. And when you walk out the ring, I'm looking at him like, all that big, you know. So me talking with Turkey and Turkey not wanting to fight, and me like, yeah, this is the fight that I want, being that, you know, he's the last great fighter of our era, you know. That's just like, you know what I mean, me fighting a Pacquiao, a Mayweather, De La Hoya, and things like that. So that's why I wanted to fight.
Crawford has stayed calm, focused, and motivated by Canelo's shove. It fueled him, not scared him. This isn't just a jump in weight, it's a leap into the lion's den. Canelo has faced killers at 168 and even 175 pounds. His power is on another level. Just ask Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, or Sergey Kovalev. Crawford started at 135 pounds, going up 3 full divisions from his lightweight days. Let that sink in.
Let me tell you what I think should be going. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jermell Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life, and he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it and lost fight number 2. Trained him for fight Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
Many pros are worried for him, wondering what happens if he takes a clean shot from Canelo to the ribs or chin. This isn't Spence or Porter, this is Canelo, the face of Mexican boxing, with knockout power in both hands. The real question is, will Bud's skill and IQ hold up at 168, or will the weight be too much?
Terence Crawford has had 1 fight above 147 pounds, and everyone, including Terence Crawford, will tell you that was not his finest performance against Israel Madrimov. He is older than Canelo, he is coming up in weight, he is coming off a long layoff. I can't look at Canelo Williams' school and say, you know what, Canelo is too far in a decline to beat Terence Crawford. Not until I've seen what Terence Crawford looks like at 168 pounds.
Yeah, same here. Even though we could see Canelo Alvarez diminishing, we're still going to favor him because he's been in there with the bigger, stronger men. Crawford's not going to be able to hurt him. Crawford will be able to pepper him up, win rounds. Like I tell you, I have an image of Canelo Alvarez after the fight. He's going to be bloodied and bruised because he's going to get pot-shotted. He's going to throw 2-3 punches, pepper him up, and then get an angle. Then once Canelo starts realizing I'm falling behind here or I'm getting hit too much, I gotta do something great, that's when Crawford's gonna have to get on his bite.
The pressure is on. Canelo's dominance at 168 has been unmatched. But this isn't William Skelton or Ryder. This is Terence Crawford, the most accurate, tactical, and vicious switch hitter in boxing today. And Canelo's last few fights haven't been impressive. He's still elite, but showing signs of slowing down. Crawford sees that, that's why he took the fight.
If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret, is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fights.
And that punch at the airport might be the clearest sign that Canelo knows Bud is coming for the throne.
I always try to respect my opponents, and I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Turki Al-Ashi told him, you need to do something, and he did. And now before I respect his word, because he say, oh, I'm not gonna let somebody to tell me what I need to do, and he did. So, but you know me. I respect everybody, but if you with me, so it's gonna be different.
Terence, is that true? Did Turki Al-Ashi ask you to spice things up?
Turkey didn't ask me to do nothing. I didn't touch him.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of.
Hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me.
I ain't scared of shit, and you're gonna find that out. As you seen, the last press conference.
We'll see.
When I walked you down, when you supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you next time.